Hey, welcome back to another DDLC video. We're back with DDLC side stories. Oh yeah, is that my background? Oh yeah, as you guys see, I have unlocked Respect. Now, I can't do that one yet. I haven't done Understand yet. We're doing back with Trust Part 2. Now, what happened in the last one was, at the end, Monica finds this note poem read by Sayori, and then it says like Sayori, and then cut the black. And we don't know what happens next until now. So, TV turned down to 4. Let's begin Trust Part 2. Begin this side story. Yes, I played the last one. Sorry guys, it's been so we're now in October. Alright, here's Part 2. Alright, we're straight again. Stocks. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her cold and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. Yeah, this takes place right after Part 2. I'm so stupid. What, bro? How did I let myself be in the center of attention? I really want to make the Charlie Puth reference, but that's too old. Sayori's going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her convert me instead of the other way around. Is this depression we're talking about here? What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Oh, Sayori had to say with her usual smile. Shush. Upon seeing the downside, Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of corn. Oh, Monica? Is everything okay? Okay, explain yourself, woman. I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What did I? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Oh, shakes her head. I made this all by myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But the problems are so trivial compared to yours. So responds quietly, what are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. You know what I do in the darkened face? Throughout the silence, Sarah mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead and closes her response. I was ready to share the Oh god, I remember this in part 1. Now you're worrying about me? I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordless. Hey, Sayori nods. They can't think of a word. Friends look out for each other. I want to be there as I want to be here as for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all this a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy, so if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Oh, shoot. Monica messages. Massages for her struggling through the frustration so much a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share her certain things, but it's unfair as if for Monica to pry. I don't know that word would be used. It's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry, I looked. I despise your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. Yeah, at least they need to check if it was mine. Yeah, what is it about? Okay. I literally just said that. I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? This is the literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right away into your heart or whatever. So I just want you to promise that you remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want it to be here for when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica turns to Sayori smile. I promise. Me too. I told you this last time, it's a terrible show. As the curtain closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. Alright, right to normal. So, want to teach me about poetry? I was thinking that. Huh? But what about the requirement? Oh yeah, it's fine. We'll have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have fully my end of my promise, you know. He. Okay, Paul Martin. There's no way I can say no to that. Just don't expect much. I did a lot of rhyme, but it's not like I'm a school at heart or anything. Like I said last time, there may be words in there I can't say. Listen, I'm still going hard. I haven't quit. I still have school. That's fine. I think I just need like some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. You just need to write down your feelings and see what takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have a fight. Your perfectionist mind on this one. Hee hee. You can just start writing by your feelings and see what kinds of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. Anyone makes that joke, I'm gonna kill them. This is something. You can also get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like a building, a railroad, when you get one from the end to the other. Geez, Roy spent 6 minutes, we're not even close to it. It's not like college where you find all the things you want to put in, and then you're around to them in a pretty way. I don't want to talk about colleges yet. At least that's not how I do it. It's not like any other way. But it's a really good way to get not stuck right in the beginning, I understand. Yeah, I always get caught up in how it sounds. That I forgot about what's particularly important. Malcolm pulls out a pen and a paper, start writing on it. Stop being a perfectionist. You idiot. Haha, I'm just kidding. Scrolls out, you idiot. No, keep it. But why? Did you call me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is, you're not supposed to police your feelings. Police! Be as dramatic as you want. Haha, but I just wanna... Well, yeah. Welcome to the Doki Doki Dramatic Club. We do acting. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, you idiot! Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down I'm mad at myself for, and then I did the exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. But also you, of course. Hee. Monica continues to exercise, join down her thoughts. She tried to struggle right with something before thinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper looks like a fairy living, prepared with all the random thoughts. Here, boy. Monica goes up and down her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but this kind of lives me. I can tell hard is trying to make me happy. I think it'd be good writing poems. Don't give too much credit. Alright, credit to Monica for making this key. How much credit do you want? I'm gonna try really hard at it. But I made something that we'll enjoy. With you. Sorry, beams. I'll stop there, but we have some time. Let's try working on a new flyer for the club. I'm so picky about the language. Fuck. Yeah, let's do it. Monica and Sayori prepare to see with their work. With each passing day, the two become more confident in the club. That's something for their current planning, for their vision as well, as their bond strengths to the intents of the go. Finally, they begin truly get slow in a matter of time before they find out more members. Is that it? Is that the end already? Okay, God, I thought it was over. Alright, next day. Other day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. But her printer is a really electrical filler, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with. Alright, what's your ideas? We thought it was fire we didn't give out that one reading girl the other day. It was so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrases in there are clearly in the center of the filler. Right the way into your heart. Surely common sense will say that one writes from your heart, not into the heart. But the message began delivered, and it came one they used to discover themselves. Oh, my nose. Hopefully Monica and Sayori had thought that would be enough to garner some curiosity for students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica feels back to the previous time she was performed by the writing exercise. I was always that bad at expressing myself. How am I supposed to be present if I can't demonetize what the club is supposed to be about? The other club is trying to begin to take form. Yeah, we're getting started here now. We're soaking diesel, lads. But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only become heavier. Debut club was always about the region structure. Structure! Forming alright points and the current points and delivering them with coefficients. It's about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It extended entirely with her around and comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through all this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs a pen. She presses the tip of her pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. It's a Polish challenge. Instantly, a tiny plot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her fingers across it. As she does so, the blank ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Ugh! Out of despair for some, Monica presses down on the pen once again, letting the ink collect She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand. Monica writes. Smear, smear. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Can we just say, greatest poem ever? Too short. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. Don't fall asleep again like last time. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk and stops a second, probably reading a piece of paper. Then she lists down the adjustment desk. Bad day? I'm talking me to... What? Can we just get... Okay, I was just going to complain about the black screen now. You too? Me too. The new filter looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. There are pauses in this. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard just to be vulnerable. Sayori takes a sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down and stares for it for a while. Alright, what's she wrote down? Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understand the signal. Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die. Well, this is depressing. Okay, this is more depressing. This is more depressing than the actual story. Please don't grab it. Don't do what the normal game did. Sayori? This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Oh, there's a tear going down. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. She takes a deep breath trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I never told anyone before. Even though my head's like screaming at the top of me. Why? Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday, I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. Oh, this is the lurch. I trust more than I'm scared. Monica stands up. Sayori has taken days to work up the courage for this. Where Monica's own flute to put genuine office space to push that Sayori needed. Sayori debates her breath and it can be hard over the air conditioner. As she prepares to dictate, Monica waits in a gentle silence. I have this problem where I'm really upset with people that worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why you waste your energy worrying about me then just to be happy instead? So never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I had. It's so much easier to make just smile than help everyone else to be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. Thank you, narrator. It's just to say that if everyone knows about it, they wouldn't be treated the same anyway. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because I used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside the head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Pauses again, her spirit stress. Different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that you'll be one of those people too. I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club, whatever the club is supposed to be, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after trying hard to express yourself. It just made me feel like the courage and confidence our friendship doesn't have to change. Haha, so silly, the club is only 2 people, but it really means this much to me. Oh god, what's happening? Monica feels a tiny stitch in her heart, a feeling of connection to Sayori's emotions redirect between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong to believe. Don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can see the latest offer you give some hunger energy. If you like it. Oh my goodness. That's this is just sad. Oh, this is definitely the thumbnail for this video. Where's Liam without a smile, so he rests his head on forehead on Monica's shoulder. That's definitely not Monica's shoulder. Though their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of the swimming in Sayori's head. At this moment, enchanted by air of the club, Monica realizes that all the days that passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. Hello, who's that? She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can start speaking to say the things she never come dare to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as she tears down her cheek. I'm just an inconfidence to anyone. Guys, I'll get so from this. Just leave me alone. I'm not doing anything. It's just like it feels like everyone to put up with me. I hate it. I hate it. As more Sayori speaks, she more feels the control of her voice. Falling victim to her overall sadness, clutching at her forehead and chest. I don't want to have to do these thoughts. How good. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with this. With me, and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori has loosed her compass, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. As Sayori wants to her knees right now, she won't let any sadness right now. Her voice controls herself and gently. This isn't putting up with you. Oh, something's changed. She's being a friend. Monica offers a few words of confidence. She knows Sayori, she said herself, that she fought Sayori, experienced her own that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. This is just sad, right? The most you can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. He has so much value, to me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I wish I said grab your tissues right now, because you don't even need them. I really mean that. You're coming here with the best thing that could happen. Even when we got other members. Even if we never got other members, I will still be happy. That's why you were brought here. You brought us a vision, and you thought you were brought happiness. And that's my favorite thing to do, right? So as well, permission for the job. No more words when needed between them. Can we leave the scene, please? Thank you. Oh, God of word. The two shared their most embarrassed for longer. Monica leans her to take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing settles and her sniffles finally kiss, so lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess you need that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whatever you need. But any other time I'll make sure that things are the way that they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exact smile. You know, I'm sorry to bring this all up so sad, but have you concerned talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary. It's sorry hard to tell people. Yeah, well of course, it's always to be your choice. But you're never looking to find the courage for it. I can do my best to help you. I'll just keep it on the video in case it stops. Because I can't go back to this, right? Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori said yawns and stretches. Ah, that made me tired. Why that face if you're tired? I'm hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I might get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes two of them to turn their heads around. The door was halfway and it stops. Her face peeks inside. That face seems familiar. Oh! Oh my god! Got new music? What's the picture? What's my new picture? Oh my god, guys, that was awesome. GG's. Oh, yep. I think we all know who's next. Alright guys, that's the video for today. Alright, so we now know who's coming next. It's Yuri. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are sad now, sorry. I forgot to bring the tissues, I forgot to warn you. But next up will be Understanding Part 1. This is going to be a great side story series. Thank you guys for watching. JJ the Beast out. And sorry for that storage thing. What can I do? JJ the Beast out.